conspiracy, and we got a treat for you tonight. Not only are we doing dinner, we're doing some meal prep for tomorrow. So, got some chicken. I'll get into the game. We got some ground beef. Only thing I've determined is I'm having a cheeseburger for dinner tonight. Probably we'll make a quesadilla, maybe a chicken sandwich. We'll see what I'm feeling. And a salad for dinner. For meal prep, we're just going to make some chicken wraps, and they'll get the job done. Might even make one for breakfast. Maybe buffalo ranch. Who knows? But let's get started off. I need those bowls a little bit closer. I'm still getting used to the studio setup. Guess we might as well start by making some guacamole. I don't know what we're going to need it for, but we're going to need it for something, alright? I'll just go around the outside. Oh, what's going on, Danny? How are you doing today? I'm just going to get started with some guacamole, and then we'll get moving on to everything else here. I'm excellent. It was a nice day. Productive. Be careful when you're doing this. You might want to put it down on the cutting board. But you're just going to make a little grid pattern. Well, I'm glad to hear that. How's the weather in Toronto today? What's up, Cassandra? You caught me today. How you doing? Alright. Got your avocado. You got that nice little grid pattern. This is obviously is pretty ripe here, so it'll be soft. It won't go crazy. I'll just be able to mash it down with a fork, and it'll be perfect. Oh yeah, you're Chicago, yep. Yeah. So we got that. Let's go ahead and get some floaties in there. We got the shallot, so I'll just take a little bit of that. Get rid of the skin. You don't want that in there. Does that mean cold and gray for like the next 3 months in Toronto there? Probably the same shit in Chicago, yeah? Yeah, except you don't have any mountains in Chicago. Alright. Put your floaties in there. Got your shallot in there, alright? What am I cooking? I'm making a bunch of shit. But I'm making some chicken wraps for meal prep, and then I'm going to make a quesadilla, a salad, and a cheeseburger for my dinner tonight. Because I'm hungry and I haven't ate all day, so. Right now we're making some dirty guacamole, you know. Is it my best effort? No. But is it going to be like a 7 out of 10? Yeah, probably. What's up, Mr. Man? How you doing? All right. So you got shallot, you got your avocado in there. Could put jalapeno in there, but I don't want to. So, but we're gonna have to season that. So, go salt. Need some salt, of course. We're gonna go garlic powder in there. Yeah, I don't have the requirements for that. Good amount of garlic powder. Then sure, chili powder. All right. And then if you want to dice up some jalapeno, and do that, sure. Because I have nothing better to do with my life, we will dice up some jalapeno. Just to give it some pizzazz, I guess. Alright. Oh, I thank you for the floating hearts, whatever that does, Charlotte. I appreciate that. Couch sessions, let's go. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Man. We're back. Take your lime juice. That's over the top. Oh, yeah. Now you're going to take a fork. That's a paper bowl, so you're not going to go crazy. Oh, yeah. That's like therapy, ain't it? And you're just going to go ahead and mash your avocado. You can get away with this when it's ripe. And just mash it until you get the texture that you want. And personally, I don't mind it a little bit chunky when I'm talking about, guacamole or avocados. That doesn't necessarily apply to all assets of my life, but, Obviously, this would be better with a little bit of cilantro and this and that. And you could add whatever bullshit you want to into your guacamole, but this is the bullshit I have in this hotel room, so this is what I'm adding. There's one avocado worth. Give it a taste test. Yeah, it'll work. It will work. Honestly, it needs a little bit more salt. Now we're in business. Oh, that sounds excellent, Charlotte. I'll put some of it on the chicken wrap, and I'll eat some of it with my chicken quesadilla. What's up, Pop-Off? Yeah, but those are, across an ocean right now. New Mexico, but same. Same, but different. So we'll set this off to the side. We'll come back to it. Let's go ahead and let that grill heat up here. Not exactly sure what I'm going to need this for, but I think bacon, I'll find a use for it, right? I think probably 4 strips of bacon is going to be enough. Because I want 2 strips for my burger, and I want 2 strips for, at least one of the chicken. Actually, yeah. I'll do a couple more strips just in case. We'll see how many fit on it. Yeah. Just wait until the light turns green. I guess with bacon on a non-stick grill, it doesn't matter nearly as much. Yeah. I guess we'll do 4 strips for now. We'll check on that in a couple minutes here. Oh, 2 days off of work, that sounds lovely. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to get those midweek breaks where everybody and their brother aren't out doing things. Yeah, the grease pit. Actually, we're just going to do 3 at a time here. Hey, I do what I do, Charlotte. I do what I do. But, you know, I do have pretty good ventilation, so... What's up, Mo? How you doing, buddy? Oh, well. Gas grass or nobody rides for free. I don't know. What's the saying like? You know? Maybe if they come back with a good trade, I'd be into it, you know? Well, what are they going to do about it? You know, they can get their own George Foreman. And guess what? After the bacon, they're going to smell chicken cooking. And I'm not too upset about the situation either. Yeah, not tonight, Eddie. Not tonight. Oh, yeah. But I got bacon, I got chicken, I got tortillas, I got lettuce, I got guacamole, you know what? Yeah, I do what I can, you know? I'm 30 pounds overweight. I gotta do something about it, you know? Maybe. I got, you know... trying to wake up and feel good in the morning tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. I like my odds. I don't know. The real diabolical people are the people that cook bacon in a microwave. About 190. I guess more like 25 pounds over, but yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way, Charlotte. I guess I got one right now in this temporary living situation, but yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great, though, you know. But yeah, I would agree the microwaves are overrated. Although pizza rolls are pretty good, but once again, pizza rolls are better made in the oven than in the microwave. Pizza bagels, same thing. The only time I miss a microwave is when I'm melting butter. That's it. That is the one time that, I'm like, oh, this is easier than just putting a little skillet on the stove and melting it real quick because now I gotta wash the skillet instead of a cup. What? Alright, let's see how these look on the bottom side. Oh, those are going to be a little bit crispy. That's okay, though. And, let's go ahead and make sure we have a nice on-time pull-out on the bacon because you can always put it back in. You can't de-crisp it. I'm in New Mexico, not Mexico, but... Oh, yeah. Check it in about 3 minutes or so. Toaster ovens are cool. I mean, they're just like a little oven. Heats up fast. It's a good toaster. I mean, an air fryer is just an oven with a fan, yeah? I mean, I've never gotten maybe it's just because I'm not good cooking with them, I've never really experimented with them. But one, an air fryer never tastes as good as deep frying. Although it's a lot cleaner, a lot less cleanup when you're air frying versus deep frying. But I don't know the difference between air frying and baking. Yeah, I don't know. The microwave rays, who knows what they do. That's all just water steaming off. That's not smoke. Yep. I'm pro toaster oven, to be honest. Very, very pro toaster oven. Is anybody anti-toaster oven? That's the real question. Crispy with a little bit of flaccidity to it. If you cut it into pieces, I'm sure you could. But then again, why would I want to cook a turkey? Turkey sucks. I have very few good things to say about turkey. Some of the turkey dark meat is okay if done perfectly. It's dry, it's flavorless, and very unforgiving. I don't know if it's unforgiving, it just never seems to have any flavor. I like pork. Yeah, ham is delicious. Oh, yeah. Honestly, chopsticks would be ideal. Would be an ideal cooking utensil for this situation. Give another minute and the bacon will be done. I mean, of all the things we could have picked for the Thanksgiving meal, we went with the turkey. No, that was just because that was the only thing available, you know. The Pilgrims could have figured out how to raise cows, you know, they would have been eating steaks. Well, you know I'm right, Daniel. And well, it cooks from the top and the bottom, or bottom and top. I mean, so. Now, while that grill stays hot, we'll put our bacon out of the way. It's cooked all the way through. We'll trade it out for the chicken. All right. We gotta season our chicken. We're gonna season our chicken with just salt, pepper, garlic powder, and chili powder. And then if you want to put a splash of lemon juice or lime juice on it later, feel free, but we're not gonna do that now. So salt, pepper, oh, chow chow, garlic powder, and where is it? Where did I put the chili powder down? Chili powder. I already made guacamole tonight, but man, you can make a lot of stuff with sour cream. I mean dips really, as you're talking dips or sauces. Boss man, you're not the boss of me. Alright, I just got the chicken all seasoned up. Just let's all roll it all together. It's gonna have plenty of seasoning on it. Right into that bacon grease, we're just going to lay these. Actually, we're going to go this way. Looks like we're going to have to do 2 batches here, but that's okay. I'm thinking 5 minutes we'll have those cooked up nicely. I gotta rinse my hands real quick. Well, yeah. Oh, we're making progress now. We're cooking with electricity. And as much as you want to look, don't look. It'll be fine. Wait at least a couple minutes before you check in on it. You know, the chicken's gonna get a decent sear. It'll be okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Terry, what's up? Chicken and peppers aren't that bad of a quesadilla? Yeah, sorry. Chicken, cheese, and peppers? Yeah, that sounds like an excellent quesadilla. I'd probably use the jalapeno, diced jalapeno, actually. Take. I put a little bit of mayo and hot sauce in there too with it. I mean, that's pretty much the Taco Bell quesadilla sauce. Chicken cutlets are great. These are chicken tenderloins, and I really am not planning to pound them out into cutlets. But cutlets are excellent. I do agree. Alright. Another minute and a half on the chicken or so. I mean, if you overcook the chicken, you might dry it out a little bit. If you undercook it, you might shit your pants. So, I'm going to err on the side of overcooking chicken. But really, if you got a healthy immune system, that's literally the worst thing that'll happen. So, that's not too bad. Those look good, don't they? Another minute and I'm sure they'll be done. And most of that is probably steam. Yeah, it's steam. Nothing's burning on there. But I do think the chicken is about done. So, let's make sure we have an on-time pull-out. Pull out on time, as always. Let's check what the back side of these look like. Oh yeah. I'm willing to bet that's done. Let's just do a quick check on this one. As you can see, it's done. So let's go ahead, pull your chicken off. We're going to leave those bigger ones on there for extra 30 seconds or so. Oh, I thank you, little music box, you know. Every once in a while we have to cook from the couch now and then. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That seasoned chicken up and fried up in that bacon grease, yeah, that's in the spot. Babicha, we'll get to this. This is called meal prep. We'll give those 5 minutes and that chicken will be done. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and cover up that chicken so it stays warm. I'll come back to that, don't worry. I'm gonna go rinse my hand, then we'll work on some veggies, you know. Carrot. Carrot. Green pepper. Oh, thank you, Molly-Cup. carrot looks oddly familiar. Well, Terry, you've seen it before. Yeah, well, there's going to be a tortilla, and then if I need to, I can throw some hash brown in it. Terry, we're back to the couch. You know that. Well, boss man, could you elaborate on that? I don't know what you're trying to imply. What's up, Raymond? How you doing? Huh. Looks like the music box is dripping. Oh yeah, well actually I'm on the stool that goes with the, I don't know what the technical term is. I think it's called the cuck chair, but it came with a footrest, so that's kind of nice. Well, I got a lemon. I don't have any wine, Terry. Well, what else do you call the extra armchair in a hotel room that has no purpose? Oh, yeah. I feel like that's like kind of the minimum standard. Whether you use a cuck chair or not, you know you're not at a hotel if there's no cuck chair. Chicken, that looks good. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. You know, that might have been better off with 4 minutes actually, but that chicken's cooked through. I ain't getting salmonella or anything like that. Get off my fork. Yeah, that's a little bit overdone. That's okay though. We're gonna need a little bit of salt. And we'll put some foil on the chicken, keep that warm. Well, you got that right. Ow. Oh yeah, putting stuff on the floor is for peasants. I feel like, no, you do you, but I feel like putting your bags on the cuck chair is the most appropriate use of the cuck chair. For at least contributing members of society. Although some rich people are into some weird things. You put hash browns on the grill, I guess it could, Molotov. That's good. What's going on, Lefty Mike? How you doing? Oh yeah, chopsticks would work. Would be an excellent cook. Would be the ideal cooking utensil to pour with a George Foreman style grill. Emily's watching the wieners. Thank you for asking. The wieners are doing well. It's kind of like going to the spa for them. They tend to get more baths when she watches them. So these carrots are going to take a little bit to cook. Peppers on the other hand. Oh yeah, more or less, Terry. Well, you know, only I feel like once you're past like middle school, pencils are be a man. Use a pen. Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of eating out every single meal. I'll tell you that. Yeah, well, you got the genetics for that. You know, you flip tortillas on a hot stove or skillet and you feel no pain. I don't have that skill. I think that was complimentary. I don't think that was. I mean, I don't think that was a negative thing. Jeez. But tell me if I'm wrong. Eh, a decent amount. It's not like a crazy difference, but you definitely notice it. I mean, gas is like a lot cheaper. Yeah, I can pocket the money though. I can eat healthier, pocket the money, and then yeah. You got me. No, the wieners are doing well. Thank you for asking. Welcome back, Caprello. Apparently you got nothing better to do than come make fun of me on the internet. take a dump on that George Foreman? Oh, that's nice, buddy. I did see that, and the dog's name was Penny. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, buddy. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do some, I guess it's labeled Mexican cheese, but it's shredded mix. Some cheese in there, right? Let's see what else we're going to put in there. This is going to be our Buffalo Ranch one, so let's put some of these peppers in there to give it a little bit of a crunch. Just like that. Then let's go ahead. Give it. Oh yeah. So this is going to be a girthy wrap. It's going to be mostly that chicken, but as you can see, it pulls apart. It's done. Let's give it a 1 leaf of romaine lettuce. Now this is more of a wrap, but yeah, you could call it whatever you want. I don't care. Some crunchy lettuce in there as well. Some ranch dressing on there. Now let's get some good old hot sauce on there, just Frank's Red Hot. And let's see if these carrots turn out any good. Probably need to like marinate them in vinegar or something. Give the griddle a quick wipe down. Cool. Okay, let's wrap this up. Where'd my cheese go? Damn it. Let's put a little bit of cheese in there. And guess what we're gonna do with this? Yeah, well, guess what, Terry? It's still better than what you're making for dinner. But this is actually my lunch for tomorrow. Oh, shit. That was an accident. So I'm going to need a little bit more cheese. Well, tell me what the difference between a burrito and a wrap is, buddy. Now while that one cooks, let's get the next man on deck up. Gonna make this one just plain. Guacamole is gonna go on this one. Gonna do 2 slices of mozzarella. All right. Plenty of chicken on there. Oh, I forgot the lettuce on the last one. That's okay. We'll add it on this one. We are gonna go. And go some barbecue sauce. And then on top of that, we're gonna go with some guacamole. Oh shit, get in there. And then I guess we're gonna go with a little bit of jalapeno as well. Let's see if we can roll this up without it exploding like the last one. I'll just give that, well, I can start cooking this one as well. Well, no, that one's a little bit too girthy to go side by side with that one. But since it's for tomorrow, let's just pull that one out, wrap it up. That's one. Okay, it's a burrito then. Sorry. Burritos need beans in it. Beans or potatoes. I mean, burritos need some sort of carb. In my mind. Alright, we'll give that one a couple minutes, and now I guess we got them. Can make just a plain veggie one, yeah. No, I haven't got more lamb chops again. Coming live from New Mexico. Yeah. Good amount of cheese in there for this one. Some bacon. serving of chicken. Mayo. Some guac. Lettuce. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see here. What does that leave me to do? Oh, prep for the quesadilla. Ostrich eggs for sale. Yeah, how many scrambled eggs? Get a pound of sausage in there. Well, that's not a bad plan. I think that would be more girth than I could handle, to be honest, Kramer. Ms. Dukes. Yeah, well, there's no rice and beans there. Back to where I'm saying you need carbs in it for it to be a burrito. Thank you, Rush Monroe. You are absorbent. Jalapeno wrap. Yeah. Terry, sorry, buddy. Probably. You know, every once in a while things go up, you know. I go out with coworkers or something, but... Alright, here we go. Oops, that's not very pretty, but I couldn't find my sandwich spreader. Hot sauce is going to go on there liberally. Garlic powder. A little bit of salt. Back to the jalapeno situation. Just take some chicken, break it up. Is that shiny thing it's a powder? I believe you're talking about the tinfoil. Isn't that shiny thing a spreader? Yeah, that's a spreader, but that spreader's a little sharp. Sometimes that spreader ruins a tortilla. There's some amount of cheese there. Oh, knife, that's what you're talking about. Well, you got your stuff out, and you can make meals ahead. I'm going to save a lot of money on lunch tomorrow, alright? Alright, so I got breakfast and lunch made for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and set those off to the side. Oh yeah, griddle's still hot. I like to see that. Let's try it that way. Just give that, I don't know, we'll check at 2 minutes. Yeah, well, foil's pretty useful. Anyways. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Terry. I must have missed a couple. Were you suggesting to give me money if I throw a piece of fruit against the wall? Nice, Ramona. Yeah. This chicken will be for breakfast tomorrow. It'll be excellent. Might get me to take off the flannel. Thank you, Ramona. Oh, yeah. Do you have any family members that has MS? Welcome to the channel. But, yeah. Yeah, I get that once in a while, Cassandra. And by that guy, you mean Joey, and you're going to tell me next that I don't really look like him, but I have similar mannerisms. Oh, yeah. All right. So we'll unplug that for now because we're going to eat our quesadilla. We'll just let it chill for a minute or so. Matt and Ross. A fucking 2 for 1? That's rare. Haven't gotten Ross before. That's a new one. Yeah. Was he a cool dude, Raymond? Or was he like Ross? Oh, the guy from Band of Brothers, Kramer Hall, the captain that was kind of a tool. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all remember the guacamole we made earlier? Thank you. Let's just go ahead, put that in there. This will get some food porn, you know what? That's not terrible for, hotel room cooking. No, you got it, pest control. You got it. Oh. Thank you, Sharon. Now, if you put a little bit of that guac, it's not nearly as effective as sour cream at milding out that heat, but it's pretty good. Hmm. Mm. Well, thank you, Raymond. Mm. Welcome back, Real Deal. It's been a minute. I don't think anybody knows what a Finkel is. Oh, yeah. Wrap that around. Well, kind of make a thumbnail before you make the food, you know? And the ingredients. I made the decision not to make salsa, you know? No, why thank you, Danny. You can have ChatGPT make a thumbnail for you. Well, I could, but I didn't. Does anybody even care about thumbnail when you're doing a live stream? No. No one cares. I don't think so. What's in it for me on that one, Kramer? Yeah, that's the word on the street. Just leave that jalapeno sitting there. Yeah, well, fortunately I'm not in Michigan right now. But yeah, Michigan is cold. Yes, I had plenty of water today, Pats. Thank you for asking. Maybe you have time for girls. We don't know. All right, just to review, we got 3 different variety of chicken burritos for to eat tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. Well, that was a quesadilla. Yeah, well, breakfast and then 2 for lunch, you know? Yeah. Yeah, well, if you're good at something, you don't do it for free. Anyway, so, got your ground beef here. I'm going to go hit it up with that salt. Pepper. Garlic powder. We're going to hit it up with a little chili powder. Yeah, Lansing area. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, man. There's that beef Wellington. Yeah, it's coming. Maybe someday. Yeah, well, might have forgotten that promise. Yeah, well, sometimes I want to make sure your meat's prepared. Next thing you're going to tell us is you're Gordon Ramsay's personal exterminator pest control. Is that what we're going to be looking forward to? Jesus loves you too, Hat 50. Don't worry about it. I can promise you it's not cooking on a George Foreman, though. No, believe it or not, most people don't like to talk about work when they're not at work. Griddle's hot. There's some cheese on it, so we're going to give it a quick wipe. Because the cheese will smoke, and you don't want smoke. We're going to say it's kind of a thick patty. We're going to give it 4 minutes or so. So we'll smash it down. We'll take an intermission here. I'm going to be right back. You work for ICE. I do not work for ICE, but if I worked for ICE, I definitely want to talk about that on the internet. Oh, there's nothing wrong with working on a damn panini grill, but I'm just saying that that's not my livelihood. Take your bun here, yeah. Pretend it's a hamburger bun, alright? A little bit of mayo, both sides. Put some mozzarella down, or this is provolone actually. Put some bacon down on one side there. Now back to our little jalapeno here. Oh yeah, that's about done. that guacamole in there. Making a bacon cheeseburger. Good looking girthy hamburger. Let's go ahead and put that down. On top of that, I don't have a very technical setup here. Some barbecue on there. Let's get some pickles in there. Okay. Fuck, that's hot. And then we'll just give that about 2 minutes to toast up, you know? Forgot to put the lettuce on, but I'm over it. Jalapenos went in a different direction. To the person that wants to see me eat a raw jalapeno, this is as close as you're going to get, Kramer. That was a little bit hot. Well, Kramer, you just won't be pleased. You know, you can't move the goalposts after the event happens. Yeah, Gailey Hughes, I think I'm not sure you know what you're talking about. Beef really doesn't have a whole ton of worms in it. It ain't a gyro, that's for sure. Alright. Oh, man. The barbecue is going to burn on there. It's going to make a mess, so we're going to try to avoid that. So by that, I'm just going to give it a quick wipe, get the sugar off the griddle, prevent it from burning and making a mess, alright? Barbecue kind of escaped a little bit out of the burger, so this is going to be a messy one. But that's what we want. Nice little bit of pink in the middle. Melts in the fridge. I mean, you could put butter or mayo on the outside, but yeah. Well, I must have missed something. That's how you're talking about a t-shirt or whatever. I'm eventually going to figure out how to set up like a membership or whatever. I don't really have any perks to offer, like I can't keep a regular enough schedule for, that type of thing or whatever, but, a nice little grocery fund would be nice. Yeah. I disagree, Gally. And if you're one of the people that thinks pink and beef is bad, you're also probably from one of those families that say, let's not talk about politics at dinner. Contest for dinner? Oh, man. Careful what you wish for on that one. Hmm. I did, J-Man. I did. Oh, yeah. Stay in the spot. That's what I do. Yeah, potentially. No, kind of the opposite of bowl, but, I don't really eat early in the day. Unless I meal prep, what I did tonight. I think they call that the dirty bulk, real deal. Or a little music box, but no, I definitely got plenty of protein this meal. Hmm. Yeah, well, life happens. It's almost like you can make yourself something to eat. You can do it literally anywhere. Take that into consideration for tomorrow, boss man. Hmm. I feel like that would just turn into you playing with yourself in the corner, real deal. I'll consider that for a future episode, Kramer. But my food's all gone for tonight. Nice full filling fatty meal, you know. I think it's dealer's choice, little music box. I think it's whether or not you can eat 6 saltines in a minute or not. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fake animals out there. Venison meat's good. I mean, healthy, no matter where you get it. Definitely varies in taste where you shoot the deer. Rabbit's really good. Bear, you gotta cook the shit out of it. That has parasites in it. You don't want to eat the bear rare. Fish is always a good choice. Elk is good, you know. Healthy cows are good, you know. But, you know, that's all I got. Food's gone. I gotta clean up now, so we're gonna call it a night. Uh, yeah. We're gonna call it a night on that note. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for joining. Hope to see y'all again. See ya. Groundhog, good too. All right, I guess if you're really hungry, we need a few membership emojis. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some sort of wiener dogs, but this goal for the next week is to figure out Mr. Man. We'll see. We'll see if it happens or not. I don't know. Which I don't know what I should set the membership as, but yeah, I'll figure it out. All right, have a good one, y'all. I'm not going to Red Robin. Make sure you go exercise. Today is my rest day. Thank you very much.